you're there with me. Even in the night when I cannot see, I know you're by my side, and I will be just fine. Oh God, you're always good to me. I wanna say thank you, I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, I wanna say thank you, God. Every breath that I take you give to me. Every brand new day is a blessing. I know you're by my side, and I will be just fine. Oh God, you're always good to me. I wanna say thank you, I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you for mercy and kindness, for grace that is endless, love and forgiveness. I wanna say thank you for mercy and kindness, for grace that is endless, love and forgiveness. I wanna say thank you, I will live my life to praise you, and lift you high. Every night and day I'll follow in your ways. I wanna say thank you, I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you, God. I wanna say thank you, God.
This is awesome, the story. I want to continue on with the story. Now, Bobo was been missing forever, and I walked through the woods and I heard this sound, and it was boom, 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 and then, hey guys, how's everybody doing? We're enjoying our campfire and our marshmallows and our hot dogs. I'm here with Alex, Maggie, and Jonah. And we want to go over today's lesson. Today's lesson is going to be about humility, how God demonstrates humility. And it comes from a book from Philippians, and it was written by Paul. So, Alex, what does humility mean to you?
Putting people before myself at church.
Okay, Maggie?
Humility means, like, if I was playing in band, I would probably instead of me taking the best part of a song, I would give it to a better player.
Okay. And Jonah, how about you?
For me, it would be like if I was playing basketball, I would like to pass more because I like other players to score, and we could just play as a team better.
All right. Before I get into the story today, and finish our spooky story, let's watch today's video. All right?
Well, of all the wonderful things he could have... Hey, why did you get me a present, which is something I'm sure I'm gonna like?
Because you keep doing things to deserve it.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's more where that came from. You're funny.
Oh, thank you.
You're nice.
I appreciate
and
that.
And you are a good person.
So are you!
I know you really mean that.
You know what? You're always here by my side, and I never get sick of you.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Read my lips! You're the nicest friend a guy could have!
You know what? You know what? Just open that! Open it! I want to see the look on your face!
Okay, I will!
Open it!
Oh, you got me a new game system before you bought yourself one. That's so touching.
I'm so glad you like it.
You want to play it?
I would love to. This is awesome.
I know! you beautiful people out there. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and you're watching
The So-and-so Show.
I don't know if you folks out there know this, but John and I each take turns deciding what we want to do on the show each week.
Yeah. Every other week, I plan stuff, and every other week, Brandon plans stuff.
All right, and this week is
My week! Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
What?
And today I have planned a show that's all about diving deep into our soul.
Oh, that's great.
A
But
show about discovering life-changing truths.
Yeah, again,
But
but-
first, let's play a meaningless game.
what?
Meaningless game.
John, you can't do a meaningless game because this week
Oh,
is
okay, fine. Then it's time for a meaningful game.
Okay, let's play your game. I'm sure it'll be great.
Why, thank you, friend. You know what? I'll say the same thing when it's your turn to play a game next week.
Actually, now that you mentioned
Let's go play!
All right, what's this meaningful game?
It's a game called Flip It! Flip It!
How many times are we going to do that?
How many times?
As many as John wants.
As many as I want!
I'm sorry I asked.
No problem.
Let's play.
Okay, great. Underneath each of these cloths is an item that has been flipped upside down. All you have to do is identify what it is.
Oh, am I the only one playing?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's my day to make the show, and what I says is... Oh, don't want you cheating either, so blindfold
Okay.
on. Boom.
I'm not going to cheat. I would close my
You're not
eyes.
going to cheat? Okay. Here is your first item.
Right there. What is that? It's like an octopus tentacle. No, wait. No, I know what it is. Is it a bath mat?
Yes!
Yeah.
Very good. Great job. On to
Okay.
our next one.
On to our next one. I
All right,
really
here
don't
you go.
want to do this.
No. It's my day.
I
You
know.
have to
it.
play.
Fine, okay. I'm doing it.
Blah. Here we go. Right there.
Gross. Is this going to make me sick touching it? What are you doing? I don't know what it is. It's like an elephant eye or
Oh,
something?
no, that'd be gross. But that would be really cool, though.
Is it like a mushroom?
Oh, yes! Absolutely, you got it. Good job. All
Stalk
right.
has been cut off.
Okay, one more.
okay, okay.
All right, I'm going to bring it over here. All right,
do
you
we-
ready
do
for
we
this?
have to keep doing
Yeah,
this?
no. Here,
Is
hold
this
on.
the last
my
one?
Day, my day. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay. It's yuck. It's a wet sponge. It's not? Feels like
No.
Oh, gross. What was that? Something. Can I?
Sure, if you want.
Is a pineapple upside down cake?
Oh, wrong! It's an upside down pineapple upside down cake. Get it? Or maybe we should call it a pineapple right side up cake.
Game over.
Hey, I'm getting the feeling that you're a little grumpy.
No, I'm not. I just don't understand how that game was supposed to be meaningful.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be this grumpy if it were your week to plan stuff. so-
Yeah, about that. It's not actually.
Oh, hey, I almost forgot. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, my friends? How's it going?
Couldn't be better, Kellen. Although, just between the two of us, Brandon is a little grumpy.
It's not between the two of you if I can hear you.
See what I mean?
I can still hear you.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Hey, Kellen, what do you got for us today?
An app.
Oh, like for our phones?
Yup. And it's called
Humble Pie! That never gets old.
No?
This app is going to help me tell today's Bible story, along with you guys,
You want us to download the app?
if you would.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Almost got it. Just gotta. Loading. Got it!
Okay, open them up and watch what happens.
Okay.
Wow! This is really cool, Kellen. Hey, I can see Brandon. Hey, Brandon. It's like you're sitting next to me.
How do we play, Kellen?
Actually, before we play, check this out. Excuse me, gents. The Apostle Paul wrote a bunch of letters. In what we call the book of Philippians, Paul wrote this: "Don't do anything only to get ahead. Instead, be humble. Value others more than yourselves. As you deal with one another, you should think and act as Jesus did." And how did Jesus act? Let's continue. Baboom! In his very nature, he was God. But Jesus didn't take advantage of that fact. Instead, he made himself nothing. He did this by taking on the nature of a servant. He was humble and obeyed God completely. He did this even though it led to his death. Even worse, he died on the cross. Are you still there, fellas?
Yep.
You betcha. Why do I look like a bunny rabbit?
You have a filter on.
I have a what?
You have a
Filter?
filter on here, right here.
Huh. All right. I don't know how that happened. Continue, Kellen.
Great. Here's how you play. For each scenario I give you, you have to decide if you're going to put yourself first or if you're going to be humble. Simple, right?
Sure, but I don't think either of us will pick what's selfish.
Good point. Maybe one of you should volunteer as the non-humble player.
Sure, I'll help you out, Kellen.
Perfect. All right, here we go. First scenario. You're running late for work. On your way, you see a lady drop her groceries. Do you stop to help her?
Yes.
I'll say no.
Humble pie.
What happened? Where did that pie come from?
I forgot to mention in this app, it involves virtual reality.
Virtual? Look at my face! Wait, is this a filter? No!
Second scenario. You had plans to see the new superhero movie, but a friend needs your help instead. Do you help him?
Yes.
How about you?
No.
Humble pie.
Come on!
Hey, you gotta eat the humble pie when you don't put others first, Brando.
True. Although, I must say, he's being pretty humble already.
How's that?
Well, he's letting himself get hit in the face with a pie when you know it's his week.
What are you talking about?
Well, this is his week to plan the show, right?
No. Wait. No? Are you sure? Is that true?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something to me? If you would have said something, I would have listened.
Well, I tried, but every
Are
time...
we gonna finish this game or what?
I mean, well,
Third scenario.
okay.
Go ahead.
You want to watch soccer on TV, but your little sister really wants to watch cartoons. Do you let her watch?
Yes. Say no. Say no.
Fine. No.
Humble pie.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
No, that's not bad.
Well, I'm not sure who won the game, but I think the point's the same. Jesus put people first. He gave his life for us. We should do our best to think and act like Jesus did, even if that means every once in a while giving up what we want or what we think we deserve. And even if it means taking the occasional pie to the face. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Anytime. I'll see you guys around.
Bye, man. You know, these towels never fail.
I know. And they don't stain.
So, dude, I can't believe you just gave up a show that was rightfully yours and just let me ramble on like that.
Yeah,
You would never use so many graphics.
never.
Never.
Well, maybe just one more.
What?
Reveal the question! What keeps you from putting others first?
Well, you could be easily distracted. Like, has that mannequin always been over there?
Talk about it with each other. What keeps you from putting others first?
Oh, man, I feel so bad.
Don't
about
beat
all
yourself up. Hey, maybe you can make it up to me by letting me plan the next 2 shows in a row.
Deal!
Thank you. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I think that mannequin is getting closer.
And we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Hey guys, that was a cool story we had today. The book that Paul had written to was Philippians, and where our lesson today is coming from chapter 2, verses 3 through 8. Jesus showed us how to be humble, and it's very hard for us to be humble because, to be honest, we like things to be our way a lot of times. I'm going to read that from Philippians. Paul wrote this to us, and he wrote it to the Christian family, us. And he was telling us he was encouraged by the things that we were showing. And the strange thing was, Paul was in prison when he wrote this. So Paul's situation was not great, but he had a lot of joy and a lot of happiness in finding out that his church was showing the humility that Christ showed. In verse 3 it says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather in humility value others above yourself, not looking to your own interest, but each of you to the interest of others. In your relationship with one another, have the same mindset as Christ Jesus, who being in the very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage." Remember, Jesus didn't come here to be a earthly king. He didn't come here to show other people up. He came here to serve other people. He came here to show us how to live. He died on the cross for us. And that's what it says here. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant. After being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself. He became obedient to death, even death on the cross. Therefore, God exalted him to the highest place and gave him the name that is above every name, that at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow. Wow. Jesus showed us the ultimate humility, and that is what we need to do in our daily struggles. Each day, we find ourselves selfish of wanting things for us. It's okay. It's okay to want things. It's okay to have things. But when we start putting ourselves above others, that is when we get in trouble. Guys, that's our story today. We love you guys. We miss you. And we'll be talking to you later. Let's get back to our hot dogs here and our spooky story. Now, Bobo was lost and I had no clue where to find him. I had no clue where to find him. In this thing.
I got the police out on that.
All right, y'all ready? Here we go. I think it's time to change my mind. I'm only thinking me, myself, and I, laying down my pride. Gonna put somebody else at number one this time. Don't wanna be in a world